I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. Yeah, I'm the only motherfucker on MobTube who isn't miserable and lonely or a phony from SlobTube. It's a community full of misfits and there's unity among dipshits. I'm always under scrutiny and I'm about to go ballistic, cause I'm losing my mind, constantly dealing with this sick shit. Everywhere you look, there's another fucking nitwit, acting like he's big shit, talking about he's in the mob, he should get his wig split. Fake gangsters, straight wanksters, I'd like to thank yous, cause of your never-ending bullshit. I'm laughing all the way to the bank, cause I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. There's scumbags of all types in this disgusting fucking place, whining about all their gripes while probably smoking on that bass. These fucking punks stay talking shit every single day and night, then get all fucking offended when I decide to stay and fight. They're a bunch of pussy cowards who will attack your family first before you even speak their name, cause they're the motherfucking worst. They seem to think this shit's a game till they get verbally pistol whipped. They only have themselves to blame, but they'll still give you a guilt trip. Ain't it a motherfucking shame? You should have just kept your mouth shut, but you talk shit and got flamed. Now I virtually burned your house up. Welcome to motherfucking MobTube. This is what this platform became. I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. Yizzo, and I'm out. Fucking punks. I ain't the one. Salute!
I'm FBS, the one and only king of MobTube. But let me tell you about some people who are part of SlobTube. Tony Pizza is a homeless bum, a scumbag and a racist. His personality's as ugly as his motherfucking face. His drunk Josie, Johnny Mac, always have pizza's back. Two fucking clowns talking shit, and the shows are fucking whack. Chatting with Stacks is smoking crack. Lefty Guns is shooting dope. JC sells fucking antennas and smokes whatever he needs to cope. All three of them fools are just a joke. Every single one is fucking broke. Speaking of fools, don't even get me started on Gunsmoke. Angel Gotti caught a body, or maybe just her pops did. Nobody in the streets could get him, but in the end the cops did. You got MRE the diddler, and to this day I cannot see how all those clowns on Angel's panel do not believe he's a Nazi. Lee Cole left MobTube and sold his channel to James Proctor. But Lee better watch his weight or he'll be in desperate need of a doctor. Chicago Muscle and Slick Mike destroy motherfuckers they dislike. They're doxing fools and boxing fools, then Muscle rides away on his bike. FBS, 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 don't ever stress, cause you're the king of MobTube. Even if you don't wanna be, you're screwed. It's a position you've had from the beginning, and it will forever belong to you. FBS, 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 MobTube.
Yizzo! What's going on, everybody? All right. The fucking fly is still here. I swear to Christ. I don't know what to do. I should have killed him before the show, but he just started bugging the shit out of me right now. I didn't even realize he was in here. Ugh. Is that the video? Should I check that out? Or yeah, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Nah, he came in here with the name Templar Ashes. I'm not gonna even let him stay with that name. Fuck that. Nope. Tony B, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Sally. Hey now. Soto, I heard you fucking with Tony Pizza in his chat. Michael Hensley, we love you more. Sean the Grifter, Caruana, I am here. Hey, you know I don't come in that often anymore. I guess not. What else we got? DJ Kaz. Oh, that would be nice. Thank you, DJ Kaz. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Pizza sounds rough. Well, doesn't he always, though? Let me see. Driving to work, can't type anymore, but love you guys and fuck pizza. Let's destroy him and show Chris some love. Yeah, let's do that. Both of those things. I heard that part, got in his chat, and caught a family beating. LOL, that fucker is evil. Caught a family beating? What do you mean? Yes, the things he just said about my daughter will not go unpunished. He wished death on my daughter. Yeah, that's okay. We'll get him someday. He'll pay. No matter what, especially for that, Kaz. Even if I catch him by myself, I'll make him pay specifically for that comment. Pizza will get what's coming to him, and then some. The day will come, and Pizza will be all alone, buried in a beggar's grave somewhere. No one will give a shit. No one will mourn him. Nope. Yeah, it makes me furious. The motherfucker wished death on somebody's daughter. Cocksucking piece of shit. That's right. You know what's funny too? I'm gonna tell you some things. Like when I clicked on the show, Hey Now sent me the show, and I see in the chat, I took a screenshot of this. In the chat, there's a guy named Mike23. This fucking jerk off wrote, "This radical leftist FBS disrespecting Charlie Kirk. I reported him." Mike23, report this. Suck my dick. Okay, you are just like everybody else here. You lack complete and total self-awareness. You are in the chat of a guy who constantly talks about woke joke cancel culture, and you're trying to cancel me. Who'd you report it to? What do you think is going to happen, stupid ass? Anything? Of course not. Okay, but you're so soft, snowflake. Oh, I even put in I typed in the comments, but I guess I'm blocked. I went in there to call you a snowflake because your butt hurt. You guys can't handle that? I thought you were all alpha males and tough guys, according to you. What happened? You can't take some words? Oh, well. You won't hear me apologizing for anything. And then, of course, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left off there. He wished death on somebody's daughter who has cancer at the time. What, Mike23, did you report him for that? You had no problem with that, right? No. He said a bunch of other disgusting things. He told a Jewish guy that he's going to throw him and his family in a pizza oven. Mike, did you report that? Of course not. Don't worry, we will. Don't worry. You didn't even none of that stuff bothers you, but God forbid somebody says they're indifferent to Charlie Kirk's death, and you're like, what? Radical leftist motherfucker. Shut up. I'm not a radical leftist, dickhead. I'm somebody with a mind of my own. No one will be allowed in here that is mocking Maureen Moe's husband's death. No, I figured that you might not have even caught it, Miss Can't Be Wrong, what the name was and shit. Oh, what's up, bro? Rashid, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, brother. You should fucking call me sometime. It's been a while, man. I hope you and your family are well. I do. Yeah. No, I figured when I saw that you said to behave, I was like, oh, she didn't realize what his name is. Is this name better? Justice for Tory, stop MRE. Yeah, that's better. Pizza going for an Oscar. Yeah. FBS, the fuck you're what? What's going on? My man, Mr. Anonymous 2, $9 for You're on Fire tonight. That tells me Mr. Anonymous 2 only had $9 in his Cash App. Thank you, brother. Mike is a clown. Yeah, fuck Mike. Fuck Mike and everybody Mike loves. Ronan 456, what up? Rashid, throw a big Yizzo in the chat. Yizzo. I just don't understand how anyone can listen to Pizza talking about someone's sick child. For fuck's sake, come the fuck on. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He is. They don't have a tough bone in their body. No. Of course not. Destroyer of evil. Good evening. Good to see you. Let me see. Should we get to this video? I don't know exactly where to start because I couldn't pay attention. I got a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, so I couldn't pay attention. Like when I started hearing good shit to the timestamp or anything. So I can just I'll just play it from where it's at. He's a sick fuck. He really is sick. He deserves to die. He should die. Love you, bro. I'll give you a call tomorrow for sure. Love you too, Sheed. I look forward to talking to you, brother. All right. Is he really? All right.
Call me a nigger.
Oh my God. It's the first thing. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't have started it at that point. Tony, you are a true piece of shit, bro. Mike, how about that? Did you report that racist bullshit? Of course not. That doesn't offend you at all, right? No, of course not. You're a piece of shit like your leader.
Derek Deganey got butthurt.
Yeah.
Because they said Derek was a nigger name.
Oh my God.
He's a white boy.
I literally thought I skipped this part. You motherfucker, you.
And whatever he projects on me, he's talking about himself. I don't get a check. I don't get food stamps. I don't do drugs.
Waking hot. You're an ass.
I don't gamble. I don't drink. But he wants to say, oh, he's slurring. Oh, he's high.
I swear to God, you could skip any part in any Tony Pizza video, and there's a good chance this piece of shit will be dropping the N-word. Seriously, he's such a fucking scumbag.
He wants to call the cops on his state troopers on me and tell them what kind of car I'm driving and lie. Mike, what's going on? What do you mean, well, maybe Gunsmoke? Oh, Gunsmoke's a nigga turned inside out.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. This is the video from earlier. Oh, you motherfucker. He took it down. Did he take it down? What?
Well, maybe Gunsmoke.
This is from 11 hours ago. Motherfucker. Where's the new one? He took it down, a little bitch. Right? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Hold on. You punk motherfucker.
I drop loads all over the country, in people's motors. I got a lot of fucking angry fucking bastard kid children on here.
Okay, it's playing on my phone. So let me see. Where the fuck is it? Go to my history.
Well, maybe Gunsmoke.
That's 11 hours ago. Okay, I had the wrong one on. My apologies. There it is. Let me fast forward.
Yeah, well, pray that I get some money so I can fix my health with some good food.
Wait a minute. Did he just ask? Hold on. Did
I've been living on air.
Wait.
So you could sit there and play the we know bullshit. You just don't know shit.
You know?
You're all fucking triggered because you don't know shit. You got no content without knowing where the fuck I.
This is him again. I was listening to some of this show. It's just you ain't got no content. You ain't got no content. You ain't got no content. This guy has, I don't even know how many channels that are basically blank. There's like no videos on them. What does he talk? He literally doesn't have any.
I am. Yeah. Well, pray that I get some money so I can fix my health with some good food.
Did he just say pray that I get some money? Pray that I get some money. Oh my God.
I've been living on air. But I'm dealing with it. I've
been living on air. I thought I went back. I didn't. Who gives a fuck?
Motherfuckers would have killed themselves already.
I pray you take a shower.
When I decide to put my camera on and I got everything going, job, place to live, I got myself right because, right now, all you scumbags that stop, donating and talk all this shit. What are you going to say when I come back on with a job, apartment, me and my dog? What are you going to say then? Who's the bum then? Because
that ain't going to happen. Let me see. Soto, my man, $25 for Rock On, bro. Thank you, Soto. I appreciate you, brother.
I have to do this
very much
because every time
pizza, I'm having a wonderful day today, money wise. Wonderful. I put a big smile on my face. You see, I got energy. I feel good. My life is still falling apart, but at least I'm happy now.
I openly showed everybody what I was doing. These scumbags called ahead to get me fired.
That's right, Jane Creek.
These scumbags.
Now, I want to tell you guys, in case you don't know, some of you weren't here, haven't been here the whole time. What he just said is complete and total bullshit. Nobody he called ahead and got him fired from a job that he got or anything like that. Didn't happen.
Attacked every place in town.
Sure.
Including my landlord, my neighbors, and everything else.
Sure.
So, fucking go fuck yourselves.
I remember he said we called every business in that town. Do you have any idea the dedication and the time it would take to actually do that? That's right, NJ Wise guy.
You're a Hasidic Jew? Yeah.
Here he goes. Mike 23. Just don't bother you right here.
I got a nice pizza oven I could put you in. How's that?
Scumbag. Tony Hitler Caruana. Adolf.
I can fit you in.
Adolf Caruana.
Fit you and your family on my fucking pizza.
I don't even want to. It's so fucking disgusting. I swear to God, I don't even want to play it.
Doing what? You don't fucking take showers. You smell like fucking chicken lard. Fuck out of here.
What the fuck? What are you saying to me, Wake and Hut, you prick?
Fucking people think they're special. I could pray for you. Yeah, pray for yourself.
Pray for yourself. Don't
I'm
pray
sitting
for me.
chill.
Pray for you.
Fucking people. Where these people fucking come from? Where I
gotta get a new vape, guys. I gotta get a different flavor or something. These things do get, like you get tired of them. They get old. I don't like this flavor anymore.
You got all these fucking jerk-offs. All butthurt because their channels suck and they couldn't make a dime. So they all get together and behind the scenes make these fucking, you know, they lie so good that it's
Really?
convincing.
Where'd you get
I get
that?
that much. They are convincing. I mean, because they stay at it. And they.
He says our channels aren't making any money anymore. Okay, Tony. What is that? Why you haven't been doing shows? Because your channel's making so much fucking money? Sure.
They improve their lies more and more.
They improve their lies.
You know, like they take the same lie and they'll change it 3 times to where it gets better and better. But they still don't have any receipts to prove anything that I've ever said was not true. I mean, these retards don't realize that I was shelved in 97. And you know what I mean? Like,
Shelved. Again. Just a few weeks ago, he was talking about how he was never in the mob. He was never a gangster. He was shelved in 97. Sure he was. So that's what happens in your version of the mafia. According to you, you get busted. Take your time like a man and you get shelved for that. Okay, yeah, that happens often. I know, right? Can you imagine? Like, no self-awareness, bro. Waking Hut Investments. I know this stank motherfucker isn't telling someone they stink. That's rich. Yeah. Well, again, no self-awareness.
I came on YouTube 4 years ago. Like, there's a lot of years there where I was on the street, not involved with anybody, just surviving, you know. And these assholes think like I came on YouTube fresh out of the mob. They when I left the mob, they weren't even fucking. I don't even know how old would they be in 97. They were probably just born. You know, half these fucking people. They jerk-offs. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They take things that I say from 40 years ago and make like it happened yesterday. They put words in your mouth. They change shit around. They're scumbag, junkie, manipulators, you know, self-haters. And I don't got time to, you know, sit here and
Fucker. Sorry, guys. I got lost for a second. He might have said good shit. I didn't even catch it. A lot of stuff on my mind lately. Pizza vape flavor, cock and balls. Cock and balls. 2 noon time. You meant 2 months ago? By Eric. Yes, he was. He was.
I had to figure them out. I figured them out day one. I figured them out day one by the things that they said.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have timestamps for this one, so I got to let it play. But there's some good shit.
They were no different than the little scumbag, spoiled kids that went to college in Manhattan. Little junkie kids that went to college, sat on the corner with a needle in their arm, looking like they're reading a book, begging for money.
That's what he saw, you know, in his warped, delusional, you know, drug-addled mind. It was just kids sitting on the corner reading a book. But when he looked at them, they had needles in their arms. That was his hallucination. Yeah. Because that's how he has to see everybody who's doing better than him or more successful than him or anyone who has a brighter future than him. You know, he's got to convince himself that they ain't shit, that they're junkies or they're this or they're that. So he could somehow put himself above you still, you know?
Because their parents send them to college and they ain't got no money. And then they, you know, end up as junkies. But it's okay. I mean, like, I figured these people out just by reading their stupid names and their stupid comments. You know, and for the fact that
Tony, you still haven't figured out how to feed yourself. How'd you figure these people out?
they would say stuff like Satcho sucked dick for heroin and crack. He tried to say that I did that. I wasn't a junkie on the street. I was just homeless. You know what I mean? But they try to project the junkiness on me too. And I've shown my neighborhood. I've shown the respect I got there. And they strike the channel, so that gets taken away and everybody forgets.
You know, this guy is constantly making up videos that never happened, that never took place. Oh, I had this video up of me doing this and this video of that, but they struck my channel and now it's all gone. Why don't you go back and do it all over again?
Everybody forgets that I debunked their asses 100 fucking times. And it's fucking tiring. I'm 58 years old. I'm not a kid.
Tony, we're aware of that. You're the only one who isn't. 58 years old, you still take money from mommy. You have her do your laundry for you, you fucking loser.
It's tiring. You know? Nobody would have been able to tolerate the shit I tolerated for 3 years straight.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, you know.
Yeah, you went through way more than I did, Tony. Sure. Yeah, I would never be able to handle what you went through. Uh-huh.
Summer was my 4-year anniversary.
Look,
this past August.
It was not your anniversary, bitch. I took it. It was my anniversary. Just like I stole today from you. It's not even Friday for you. I took your Friday, fucker.
We're in my 4th year now. And, you know, it's off to a bad start. What can I tell you? It's off to a bad start. And I know it's not going to get better because there's only the same 500 jerk-offs in this fucking whole genre.
Tony Pizza, forever the optimist.
It's not going to get any better. No new people are coming in. You know, people that are watching me are the same.
He's talking about, by the way, throughout this thing, he talks about people not having anyone in their chat, not having content, not making any money. He had, by the end of this video, I believe 4 different individuals and a total of, I'm pretty sure, 7 comments. I shit you not. No kidding.
Self-hating scumbags that are watching me from the beginning. You know?
Yeah, Miss can't be wrong. You're right.
Well, I don't have to sit here and name names.
Well,
I just gotta sit here and say most of these motherfuckers, you know, they couldn't pull 20 people in their chat if they didn't use my name.
Again, Tony, your name is your name. And you can't pull 20 people in your chat. What? Doesn't he realize it before he says that? Before he says something like this, doesn't he look down in his chat and say, oh shit, I only got like 4 people. You know what I mean? He doesn't do that. The guy who's constantly watching his likes and everything else, he doesn't look down and say, okay, I only have 4 people. Maybe I shouldn't say people can't get 10 or 20 people in their chat. The fuck?
For a guy who's a bum and a liar, I sure do get a lot of attention. I mean, if I'm a bum and a liar, I mean, why talk about me? I mean, really, they're just proving themselves wrong. The more obsession that they show,
you're a bum and a liar, believe me.
The more interested people are into hearing about me. And I'll always be interesting. I got a million stories to tell. I didn't even start. I mean, I did start in the beginning, but then it got sidetracked with all the bullshit after my mother gave me 10,000. Like, so like the scumbags writing that I'm in my mother's house. That scumbag, whoever that was, is you know, trying to get my mother attacked by saying that. Yeah, but my mother and me do not talk. And that ship has sailed. I have no attachments to her anymore at all. I won't even know when she dies.
See? And of course, it's our fault again. Yeah, you know, we ruined his relationship with her and everything. he's not even going to know when she dies. You know, which is really fucked up because guess what? It's true. I doubt that his brother or sister even has his fucking phone number or anyone else in the family. Even if they do, he changes it like every 3 weeks. And nobody would call him anyway, I don't think. They could probably he could have 10 phones with 10 different phone numbers. They have all of them and they still wouldn't call him. You know, because what would you do? You'd show up there to you know, try to collect whatever you can or steal whatever you could out of your mother's house to sell or whatever it is. You'd be fucking tearing the walls apart trying to find if she has money stashed in there. Who would call you for that? You know what I mean? Nobody. Your family isn't as stupid as you are, bro. Although they may be stupid. Joseph Montanero, $10 Friday, Yizzo. Thank you very, very much, Joseph. Did I already acknowledge that and thank you? See, I look at these things and I don't necessarily shout them out right away. And then when I do shout them out, I remember looking at them. So I say, did I already shout that out? Anyway.
That's how much I give a fuck. All right. My piece of shit brother, same with him. You know what I mean? They're both pieces of shit.
My fucking brother.
They're not
my fucking brother.
Family. They're just relatives. You know what I mean? There's no attachment here whatsoever. I mean, I don't know what you people think, but anybody with a brain can see that there is no family in my life. I never had a family. Because a real mother wouldn't do what my mother
had a family, fuckface. You walked out on them.
Did. And a real brother wouldn't have did what he did. They would have stood by me and they would have.
You ever hear, Tony, that expression? I don't know exactly how it goes, but like if you are in a room full of assholes, maybe it's you that's the asshole. You know what I mean? Like everybody is a bad guy in Tony's life. It would lead you to believe that maybe, just maybe, Tony's the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? His brother's bad, his sister's bad, his mother's bad, his father's bad, his stepfather was bad, his aunt's bad, his uncle's bad. Everybody's an asshole, but you, Tony. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing?
Support.
Seems like you're the common denominator, though. You know, it seems like I have a feeling, Tony, I could be wrong, but you might be trouble. And maybe people don't want anything to do with you. And to you, that makes them an asshole.
And they would have, not let all these lies happen. But, they're their own individuals. I can't speak for them. Obviously, I can't speak for them because I don't know them. They don't know me. I mean, I'm the outsider. It only confirms my story's true because, that little tape they play of my mother complaining when I was 13 and 16 years old. Oh, wow. I was just a kid. You know what I mean? I must have had some power for a little teenager to be able to control my parents, right? I must have been some powerful guy, right? So it only confirms.
You know, he thought he was back then, though, right? He probably dressed up like the Godfather and tried to give his parents orders.
I mean, like, I'm real. So,
he's real.
All the little faggots out there. Oh, look how he talks about his mother. Oh, look how he talks. Fuck you. Fuck your mother. Fuck your family. How's that?
Fuck you and your mother and your family.
That's how I talk about everybody. Fuck you. Right? I don't give two fucks about my mother. How about that?
See, and this is why I'm not saying don't be mad, but you can't be surprised at all when he says shit about someone in your family. This is how he feels about his own mother. This is the shit he says. Could you imagine? I could never in a million years. Me and my mom have gotten into some fights, and we had some tough times, man. My mom was tough, and I'm as hard-headed as they fucking come. So, we had our battles throughout my lifetime. I could never say what he just said, never in a million fucking years. Never. He doesn't care. And he's not one of those guys that, like, God forbid she dies tomorrow. You think he's going to say to himself, oh my God, why did I say that? Why did I say I don't give a fuck if she dies? No, of course not. No, he swears to God he's getting money from her, and that's all he cares about. If he could rush her death along, he would in a heartbeat. He has no feelings. He feels nothing for anyone.
Now what? You going to call her up and tell her, look what he said?
Yes, Tony. We're going to get on that right after the show. If we called Natalie and played her that, she'd probably be like, well, that's we're even because I don't give a fuck if he dies either. Silence. It's bound to happen in every video.
Albert. Before to get a fucking measly $300 a month.
Wait,
anything.
Wait.
I don't collect.
Wait.
There won't be no more Social Security. If there's still Social Security available.
Hold on.
I never worked on the books in my life. I'm going to get the minimum. Whenever I get Social Security, if there's still Social Security available by the time I get there, which probably won't be available once I get.
What did he mean he's going to get the minimum? Does he realize that if he never worked on the books in his life, he's not going to get anything? Am I wrong, guys? You don't get any Social Security if you never paid into it.
To that age. You know, the way things are going in this country.
Well, it's your favorite politicians, fuckface, who want to take Social Security away, idiot. He doesn't even know enough about politics to understand his own.
There won't be no more Social Security. I mean, I don't even think about that.
You're 58. You expect it to go away in 7 years? Come to think of it, with this administration, you're probably right. It probably will go away.
How do you like that, Albert? I don't even think about collecting anything because I don't collect anything. So how the fuck do you feel about that, Albert? That's the furthest thing from my mind, making it to 64 to get a fucking measly $300 a month.
I feel you, ducks.
Are you out of your fucking minds?
$300 a month. Tony, you ain't going to get anything.
Are you out of your fucking minds?
Wait a minute. What is he saying? Is he saying that he doesn't work because, hold on.
How do you like that, Albert? I don't even think about collecting anything because I don't collect anything. So how the fuck do you feel about that, Albert? That's the furthest thing from my mind, making it to 64 to get a fucking measly $300 a month. Are you out of your fucking minds?
Well, okay. If he's just saying where he's at now in his life, sure. Yeah. He's not even going to get 300. But does he realize that the more you work, the more you make, the more you pay into Social Security, the more you then collect? Like as you work year after year, you pay more and more into Social Security, and then you get a bigger amount when you finally do retire. Does he realize that? So I'm just saying that just in case he's trying to act like, why would I have ever worked? What am I going to get when I retire? $300 a month? How about all those years you would have been working, you would have had money? How about that?
Are you out of your fucking minds?
Oh, I feel you.
I guess that's all you worry about because you're on disability, Social Security, right? Mental disability, being a drug addict, a drunk, a homosexual, you know, because homosexuals are mental. They get disability checks. So
what the fuck is he talking about? Oh my God. This is a guy who gets a disability check every month. And he tries to convince us he doesn't get one, but yet he takes off for like a week at in the beginning of every month. Like you think we can't figure that out?
That's how FPS got his check with his gabapentin.
Gabapentin.
Yeah. So
you think gabapentin's a mental health drug, fuckface?
Hey, you guys are fucking crazy. Worried about what? Why is that?
Wow, Tony Pizza, holy shit. Holy shit. Kellyanne, $100. Hi, FBS, stay strong. Thank you, Kellyanne. You too. Please give Missy $30. Tony Pizza, Miss Can't Be Wrong just made more than you made all day today. How you like that? And then my man, Gerard, $25 for matching Soto. Thank you so much. I just made $105, dipshit. What do you think about that, Tony Pizza? Huh? What do you think? That's wonderful. Thank you guys so much.
Why are you so concerned about my fucking retirement? I've been retired since 1997.
I've been retired since I'm 30 years old.
I've been retired since 1997. Did my time, came out.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. He just fucked up. Wait a minute. Is he saying like I retired, then did my time and came out? Or is he saying I was retired, I did my time? You know what I'm saying? Because according to him, he went to prison in 97. Let's hear more. Let's see.
That's it. Done. You know, lived on the fucking corner for 17 years.
Yeah, I personally think he fucked up. I think he was saying like he did his time and then in 97 he retired. Thank you, Joseph, brother. Thank you.
Made more money than all you put together. I don't understand what the fuck your problem is.
No, you didn't.
I really don't.
No, you didn't.
I don't know. I don't see where the jealousy comes in. If I'm such a bum, I mean, I'm driving a Lincoln Aviator, but you know, I'm a bum.
He's saying he's not a bum because he drives a Lincoln Aviator. Tony, I told you I could go right now in cash and buy a Cadillac Escalade in cash, but it will be 20 fucking years old and it'll be falling apart. It'll be a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. Just like I said before, like I know people that they could buy a brand new car, a decent car, but they'll go buy a fucking old ass Mercedes just so they could say they drive a Mercedes. Then as soon as the fucking thing breaks down, they got to fucking trash it. They got to junk it because they can't even afford to get it fucking fixed. It doesn't matter if you're driving a brand new Lincoln, that's saying something. You can definitely flex that, but not the Aviator you're driving.
I mean, I don't know anybody. I have no friends, but one friend gave me a Cadillac. One guy gave me a Lincoln. You know, I don't have any friends. I don't know anybody, but I debunked that 100,000 times.
You bought those cars. Nobody gave them to you.
You know, you guys are a bunch of blowholes, losers. The losers calling me a loser. But you got to show your real face and your real name to be credible. You're not credible. You're garbage cans. That's all you are, garbage cans. Cowards, garbage cans, losers. Your parents probably don't even fucking like you. That's why you hate yourself. You know, I don't give two fucks about, you know, if my parents like me or not. I left the house. I get the fuck out of there. They're all mental cases. And you can tell they're mental cases because they don't know how to act when it comes to a crisis. They run. Instead of, you know, being the correct person they should have been. You know what I mean? They let these fucking lunatics on YouTube dictate to them whether they should have me in their life or not. Kind of bullshit.
Nobody in your family watches. I drifted off for a while there, but he must be talking about his family, right? Nobody in your family has ever watched any of us on YouTube, including you. Nobody.
What is that? I don't got time for that.
I mean, and when I say including you, I mean they haven't watched him either.
If that's the way they are, they can stay to themselves. I don't give two fucks.
Well, I take it back. I mean, Miss Campurong's his sister, and she does watch my show, so I guess okay. And she has her own too. But her brother, he's a fucking pastor, and he doesn't watch any of this horse shit.
Yeah, I don't need people like them in my life.
Yeah.
No. All I know is that, you know, there is no future in this country. Not with people like you. Not with people like you. There's so many fucking scumbags that came through my channel and used my name to be known and then turn on me. Like Satchio, Carmine, Muggsy, Rottweiler, I can name them all.
Carmine and Muggsy, they're not like. Carmine doesn't do a channel or anything, right? What does he mean? He's talking about OZ, right? How is he trying to be known? And Muggsy, I don't know what the fuck Muggsy does. I'm still trying to figure it out. Although Sacchio and a couple of other people, Johnny Mac and some people, yeah, they definitely use Tony to get their names out there and shit. No doubt about it. I got to give them that. I can't lie. They did.
Alex Vallow, all these scumbags. All in the closet fag.
Shuggy came into this fucking community riding Tony Pizza's coattails. That's real shit.
It's, you know, they're all in the closet faggots.
All right, silence. Let's move on.
Fucking lie. They all hide behind avatars. They all fucking lie.
He says while he's hiding behind an avatar. What the fuck?
They all attack each other to keep each other alive on this stupid genre.
Good. Enjoy Waking Hut.
I don't got to attack nobody. I got content. They don't got content. I got content.
Well,
and I've had a little piece of content.
I don't want to get graphic, and you're a lady. I don't like talking about. I'll say this as gently as possible. When they were little, Tony Pizza stuck his wee in his brother's mouth, and now his brother hates him, rightfully so.
Then come out every show, and it pisses them off, and they start striking my channel. I mean, I'd love to know how 700 people disappeared off my other channel.
I don't think 700 did. Does anybody know what he's talking about yet?
I've got 8,000 views now from 100,000.
Yes, sure.
And I got 0 subs, but I can still go live because I had 700 subs at one time. You know, that channel is a strike away from disappearing, so I don't give a fuck anyway. Yeah.
Probably
So you
not.
see, you guys
Well, probably not, but who gives a fuck?
keep writing that. You keep writing that. Keep writing that. You're only helping me, so keep writing that. I got you saved in my pizza jail. It's only going to help me, so keep on writing that.
It's boring.
He told Vinny Adams right there, you're fucking been called my friend in the patient. Cancer in your brain. You still fucking breathing, you fucking invalid? Stillskin's alive still. Oh, here's this jerk off. Here's this jerk off. Rumpelstiltskin's alive still. I thought that you had cancer in your brain.
Jesus Christ.
You still fucking breathing, you fucking invalid?
Who's he talking to?
Cocksucker. You know, have another drink, you fucking faggot. Another fucking mental patient. Guy don't know me from a can of beans and harasses my mother and me, my mother, man. He harassed everybody. He called my friend in the mechanic shop. My friend told him, you're beneath me.
Who's he
I was
talking
right
about?
there. He
Vinny
said,
Adams?
you're beneath me.
Who's he talking about?
Why are you calling my shop? Why you? He told Vinny Adams right there, you're fucking beneath me. Vinny Adams like a little fucking boy. I was right there. You're a fucking scab.
Yep, Charlie.
You can't tell people I know for 40 fucking years that I'm not who I am.
Soto said, cool, Gerard. I'm behind in chat. Yeah, that was for the match.
Yeah, keep on writing that. Keep on writing that. You're not helping my brother at all.
My brother.
You're not helping him at all with that.
My brother.
You're helping me, so keep on writing it. Because yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to come on and say that it's a lie, because it's not true. He feels it's not true. There's nothing on paper that says that ever happened. So, as far as he's concerned, he doesn't want to be bothered with this bullshit, and he doesn't care if I get attacked on the street by some fucking lunatic that believes this crap. He doesn't care that my donors.
And you don't care if he does. You wouldn't care if your brother was fucking killed. You look what you just said about your mother. But everybody's supposed to worry about you, right, fucko? I'm sure your brother, what he wants to do, he's a pastor, so he's already got to constantly cover up for the fact that he's a con artist. Now he's going to come on here on YouTube and bring more attention to himself by acknowledging he's your brother and talking about whether you did or didn't stick your wee-wee in his, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should have said your in his mouth. I don't know. But
Stop donating because some people believe that crap. He doesn't care because it doesn't affect his life. He's got a job. He owns half of a church.
Yeah, right.
He doesn't care. You see? He doesn't care about his older brother.
He says he gave the guy, he said that his brother gave the guy 25 grand so he could become a pastor there. Not even a church are you going to own half of for 25 grand, bro.
So you're not helping him. You're helping me with this. Just like my asshole mother getting on the phone with these assholes.
My asshole
and
mother.
You know, she's all fucking pilled up.
He said my asshole mother. What the fuck?
All pilled up, fucking ready for bed. Talking all kinds of fucking crazy shit. She was confusing me with my sister on half the shit she was saying. But, you know, she's another unaccountable person. My brother's unaccountable. My mother's unaccountable. Everybody's unaccountable for their actions. I'm the only one that's accountable, right? Because I've always been accountable for my actions on here.
Sounds like he's saying he's a cannibal.
I've always took back things I've said that were wrong. I've always apologized for things.
Oh my God, there's more of a chance of him being a cannibal than being accountable for his actions. You've always what?
I said that was wrong.
No, you never did. You never admit when you're wrong. You're like Trump. You never admit it. You're fucking, you double down on shit. I've never heard this motherfucker come out and say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
I've always been accountable for my actions on here.
Yeah, right.
I've always took back things I've said.
You blame every single fucking thing in your life and on YouTube on me. Everything that goes on in your world, you blame on me. Everything bad or somebody, one of these other fucking people. You know what I mean? You blame everything on your mother, your brother, your sister, me, other content creators, friends that don't help you anymore. You know, people who don't give you jobs. Anybody you can name. You make up people because you don't even look for jobs. Even when you got yourself kicked out of your apartment, that was your psycho bitch landlord's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. We have never seen you take accountability for your actions. Fuck.
That were wrong.
Oh.
I've always apologized for things I said that was wrong. I even corrected myself a few times.
Me too.
I'm not perfect.
All right, it's good to see you here, by the way.
Being correct doesn't matter on here. Because being correct, look at the results. Everybody went to the
You've never been correct.
the pink team. Everybody went over to the pink team and joined the fucking
True Awaken Hut.
the Marys. The Marys of YouTube. No. You know. I mean,
Tony got diddled in the booty.
I'm still pulling
with pens.
60 fucking people, 70 people with less than 500 subs. That shows you how many real people are still in this genre.
Tony will never understand something. And I don't even know if he gets the views he says he does. It's not a lot of views. But what he doesn't get, like he'll compare his channel to like mine or Angel's or somebody with a much bigger channel. Okay. When you start a new channel and your old channel's gone, like when like if I got my channel taken down, for example, right now, okay. Anybody who subs to my new channel is still interested in my show, meaning they're going to watch every episode or whatever you want to call it, every live stream. So, and a lot of people who watch me every day who aren't subscribed will also watch. So I might have 500 subs and get 700 views on every video, something like that. He doesn't understand that that doesn't work when you've had a channel like this channel. It's way over 4 years old. Okay. People subscribed for all different things on this channel: addiction and recovery shows, politics shows, bashing John A. Light, Ray Mundy, mob stuff, fucking, all types of different things, interviews. And then people stop watching your channel. They stop watching. Some people unsubscribe. Some people just, they turn off their notifications for your channel. So they stay subbed, but they never even know you're on. And that's what happens. Then you get a small percentage of your subs that are going to watch you every day live. Okay. That's how it works, Tony. That's why a channel like you, if you start over tomorrow with a new channel, the people who watch you every day, they're going to sub. And since they're watching your current shows all the time, they're going to continue to. Do you understand? So if I start a new channel tomorrow and this channel goes away, I will have more views than I have subs on every video. There's no question about it.
That's how many real people are still here. Everything else is bots on these other shows. But I can outlast these fucking assholes, and I will. I will.
Tony, you are so beaten and defeated and weak. You've given up. How are you going to outlast anybody? You're these are the first. You've done 2 live streams in, I don't know, a week or some shit like that. You're defeated. You're beaten, bro. It's over. Pens give him chicken skin. That's right. Who's sexually abusing mother's BF? The stepfather. Someone did. Monkey see, monkey do. His grandfather diddled them with pens. Pizza was singing, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me with a pen in his mouth. Pizza will not pay bills. He thinks all money is his. No one more gay than Pizza. He is the product of being manhandled. For show. For show. Oh my God. So dope. Gerard. All right, let's get back to this. Let's have some laughs. God damn it.
They'll die off sooner or later because they're all drug junkies, drug addicts. They'll got health problems worse than I do now. I mean, I only got to
Tony. I have health problems, and a lot of people have health problems. Just because you don't go to the doctor doesn't mean you don't have health problems. Like, in other words, just because something hasn't been. Remember when Trump said he doesn't want any more? The numbers are making him look bad, all the COVID numbers. So he just wanted them to stop testing so that then they wouldn't know who had COVID and he wouldn't look so bad. That's like the way Pizza operates. He hasn't gone to a doctor in probably decades. Okay. So since he has no official diagnoses, he's healthy. Tony, I guarantee that you have COPD. I guarantee it. If not that, then emphysema. There's no question. You probably got brain tumors, ball tumors, all types of tumors. You are a tumor. There's no way you're healthy. No way, not even relatively healthy.
keep eating when I can because I got a fast thyroid. If I don't eat, I just keep losing weight and I keep getting weaker. And I can't stay awake. I can't function. But if people are out there, if you're happy with that results of taking money from a homeless guy that doesn't do drugs, that doesn't gamble. Hey, see where your life ends up. See where your life ends up.
God,
Because
Tony,
from what
Tony, you know, he only describes himself as homeless when it benefits him in some way. For how long did he say he's not homeless? Now he's homeless. He's homeless when he needs money. He's homeless when people are picking on him. You know, he has an RV. He's not homeless, according to him. Even though apparently he had no control over that RV or the property that it's on or anything else. He's something else. Oh, Stipe, I wouldn't doubt it. We had that. We came up with that theory a long time ago. We had good reason to believe it too. I forget what it was, but yeah, I think he has AIDS, no question. Yeah. My listen, I have a horrible fucking, illness, and my life, my quality of life is 1,000,000 times better than yours, Tony. There's, you choose to be a piece of shit. You choose to be nothing in life. That's why you are where you are. Tony, if you got up tomorrow and said, fuck this, I'm done with YouTube for a while, I'm going to get a job. Okay. And you went and got a job. And you were determined. Actually, if somehow you woke up tomorrow a different person, and you were determined to get yourself on your feet, you could do it. You could do it. You got a car, bro. You got a car, which means you have shelter. You have transportation and shelter, the two most important things. Okay? Now, you can bring your ass to job interviews, and I'm not talking about any real job. I'm talking about pizza joints under the table, whatever. Like the only jobs he's ever gotten, it's always pizza joints where he gets paid under the table. And if he had his head on his shoulders, if he had his head on straight, he could absolutely go get a job and then build from there. There's no question about it. He chooses not to. That's why nobody feels bad for you anymore, Tony. They figured you out. Your own dumb fucking simp asshole fucking cult member, dick riders. They've even realized that no matter how much money they give you, it's never going to be enough. You're always going to need more money, but you're never actually going to do anything with it. Never. Oh, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah, you're never actually gonna better your life with the money they give you. You're just gonna squander it or stash it somewhere and then pretend you don't have it no more. That's it. That's why people have caught on to you. They figured it out. That's why your scam is over.
where I'm sitting, there's a lot of people dying off on this thing. From where I'm sitting, I mean, I see a lot of people just vanishing. So,
I mean, I know we saw your chat vanish. Oh, my anonymous friend. $10. Hi, Chris. Pizza is on the 18th hole in life, down to his last stroke. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate you very much. Oh, come on, goddammit.
You got one asshole wishes death on people's mothers. His mother dies. Then his
I never wish death on anybody's mother, fuckface. What are you talking about? Yeah, you're right. And let's just say I did. Yeah, you'd be right. It wouldn't have been the the heart failure, the heart disease, the diabetes. It wouldn't have been the I forgot what they call them. AFib, I think. It wouldn't have been none of that. It would have been me. Let's be as superstitious as possible. It would have been me wishing death on people. Sure.
Muslim's mother died. And she's in the chat writing shit about mothers and this and that.
No, she's not.
But then they're the two on there begging for money because their mother died. Right?
No.
Nobody even knows.
No. I asked for help with, obvious, the arrangements and stuff like that, obviously, things like that. Miss Camp-You're-Wrong never asked for a thing.
What's most wrong is
she didn't have to.
You can't look up the mother to see if she's really dead. So anybody could make up a fake name and go on that best show and say, my mama just died.
Again, he thinks this way because he would do that. If he could, if we didn't know who his mother was, he would do that, And the funny part is he wouldn't only do it once. He would do it and then he'd do it 6 months later. And his simps would be like, we thought she died 6 months ago, but okay, whatever you say, Tony, here's money.
Oh, send cash apps. You know, Gunbroke tried to get money for his grandmother's death. These people are fucking retarded. They got no fucking like, who puts their family out there like that?
Oh my God. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you for real? The guy who's been trying to convince everybody that his mother has dementia because she told the truth about him. The guy who just said his mother can go fuck himself. He's not even going to know when she dies and he doesn't care. He's unreal. This guy came on here with his real identity, I guess you could say. He was really Sean McCarthy, but you know what I mean. He didn't go out of his way in the least to try to, hide who his family is, anything like that. He goes to his mother's house on fucking Easter and goes live from her home where he does not live. He talks about his brother. He says horrible shit about his brother, like his brother is a predator. He talks about the guy's church. He tells us his brother's whole story. He gave the guy $25,000 so he could be a pastor and blah, blah, blah. He talks about his sister being a cunt, all kinds of other shit. But yeah, you couldn't possibly imagine someone putting their family out there like that. Okay.
Who does that?
How are you putting your
Puts your family out on Front Street?
How does that even make sense? How are you putting your family out on Front Street? When you say my mom passed, was I supposed to hide it? Was I supposed to not tell anybody that my mom passed? Like as if there aren't people that research me 24 fucking hours a day who wouldn't have found out anyway. I was supposed to keep it a secret. So by me saying, hey guys, I lost my mom tonight, that was me putting my family on Front Street, as you say. You're a fucking moron. And this can't be wrong, as anonymous douchebag. So how do you figure? How's she putting her family on Front Street?
Maureen Moe didn't do that when Templar died. She hid it. She didn't try to make money off his death.
No, of course not.
You think that I'm going to tell you when my mom died? You should probably know before I do. Because you're all scumbags that don't know how to mind your own business.
Ducks, he didn't have to ask. I did a fucking fundraiser for him. I asked all the mob to give him money. He didn't have to ask.
But
let me explain too another thing. And I don't know about his situation. I don't give a fuck about that guy. If it was up to me, Ducks, I know you hang out in his chat and all that. I would rather you don't defend him on anything here. But everybody's situation is different. Like if Tony's mother passed, there'd be no reason for you to give Tony money because Tony has nothing to do with his mother. You know what I'm saying? Tony has nothing to do with his mother. Some people, their mothers, grandmothers, whatever, they have husbands, they have other family members who are going to take care of the arrangements. You jackass. Do you understand that, Tony Pizza? It's in my situation, I am the guy who takes care of my mother. Therefore, I am the guy who has to pay for the funeral expenses and all that. Do you understand that fuckface? Okay? Not everybody even has to do that. I don't know the other guy's situation. I raised money for him simply because I felt like he shouldn't have to rush back here. I know how it is when you got to do shows to make a living and you're trying to grieve. You got all these things going on, but you got to be on here. It's a fucking nightmare. And I was a very nice guy. And I did that so that not only his people donated, so did mine. Okay. So, I would just say, listen, guys, I have my opinion on all these things and I'm right about a lot of this stuff. Just remember, okay, not everybody, like when Tony Peace's mother dies, he is going to ask people for money. Okay. It's not going to make sense because he doesn't have to pay for anything. What does he need money for? Her fucking burial, her funeral, everything is paid for. But I guarantee you she took care of that already. And I guarantee you she has life insurance. If she did not, then either the sister or the brother or both of them are going to take care of it. Tony is going to have nothing to do with it. So Tony wouldn't need money. Okay, different people need money for different things when they suffer a loss like that. Somebody like Tony, who is, far removed from his mother, as distant as could be, and has no, it doesn't help her in any way, doesn't have power of attorney, doesn't, isn't responsible for her when she passes or anything else, will not need money, but he will ask for it. And it's not the same situation as mine. Okay. I was solely responsible, me and my brother. Okay, but the majority of it, lands on me, of course. Okay, so that's how it goes. That's how it went, and that's why when he says that people are asking for money because their mothers died, what do you know about what people need when their mothers die? Some people do need help. Some people, no, you're giving them money for other reasons, like they could take time off. And quite frankly, it's none of your fucking business. So that's that. Okay, but if people were to ask for money, another thing, let me tell you something else. As far as people asking for money, if they don't ask for money, I mean, I don't know if that's a thing to give people credit for, that they didn't ask for money, but again, some people don't need money when they lose somebody because it's not their fucking responsibility. You know what I'm saying? That's like if, God forbid, a little boy's mother passes and he has a father who does well for himself, and people start giving the kid tens of thousands of dollars so he can take care of the funeral. It's not the fucking kid's responsibility. So, he doesn't understand anything. He doesn't understand what real life is like for people. He doesn't get it.
That's your narrative. To destroy my family life and separate me from my inheritance and all this other bullshit. And I got news for you. That can't happen, so. That's all they're worried about. They're all worried about my inheritance and this and that. Ain't nobody taking what's mine away from me.
All right, let's move on.
People do know. And I'm not lying when I say, nobody's hiring somebody like me.
Oh my God.
Is that who you know?
Let me go back.
That was a scumbag move to do to somebody my age. Knowing I can't get a job. Knowing I don't have, there's things that you people do know. And I'm not lying when I say, nobody's hiring somebody like me. It's not who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tony's in a position where he needs connections to get a job. Tony, a job for you would literally be, I can't even think of anything else than maybe some sort of fast food or like a pizzeria job. That's it. You need to know people in order to get a job like that. How is it possible? Let me ask you guys something. The right, which Tony claims to be on, insists that Mexicans come here with nothing and they take all the jobs. How is it that an illegal alien could come here and within probably 48 hours have himself a job without even knowing the fucking language? But Tony Pizza just can't do it. Just can't do it. Can't get a job. Anybody, you could come here from Guatemala, you can come here from Venezuela, any fucking where, and you could have a job on a farm or in a factory or in a plant somewhere, anything. But Tony Pizza just can't do it. American citizen, kind of sort of speaks English. He has one skill. He can make fucking pizza. Yet you can't get a job at a pizza place. Yeah, exactly. Stipe, yeah. It's that 23 days in Alamance County holding him back from 20 fucking years ago. Yeah. They're looking at his fucking stupid misdemeanor for 25 or 20 years ago and saying, I don't know. I'm going to have to check with my higher ups. You know, this is a pretty serious charge you got here. You did 23 days. How is it possible, guys? Listen, man. You know how many times I've done work release? I'm a smart motherfucker. When I go to jail, the first thing I do is try to get in a work release so I can get out of jail, so I can go to a fucking job every day. Okay? I've watched it numerous times in my life, all different times I've been to jail over a fucking 16, 17-year period. I've watched people in jail walk out of the jail. They come over from the blocks, okay, wherever they're housed. They get to the work release building, which is basically its own jail. They're allowed out for, say, 3 hours. They come back with a job, okay? They go to temp agencies. Boom, they're back with a job. Some, it might take 2 or 3 days, but guess what? A lot of the time, they'll get a job for you. And you're a convicted felon. You're currently incarcerated. When I was working, my last time I went to jail, just to be in work release, I had to work for minimum wage at Texas fucking Roadhouse. Okay. I only had $35 left every week, and that went to my daughter. That's all I had after I paid for my fucking, you got to pay to be in jail when you're in work release. I had $14 a fucking day. Okay. I had nothing left over. I didn't even get 40 hours a week at the fucking place. $7.25 an hour I was working for. Okay, that didn't do it for me. So I went to the director of the work release program and I said, I need your help. I need you to let me switch jobs. I want to go to Syncreon. He said, let me think about it. He came back to me a day or two later. He said, I'm going to give you 90 minutes to go to Aerotech. Aerotech is a temp agency right within maybe 50, 60 feet of the goddamn jail. I'm not kidding. Right next door. So you walk out of York County Prison, you go to Aerotech, you say, I need a job. I want to work at Syncreon. They say, fill out an application. You're hired. And then that was it. I got to go to Texas Roadhouse the next day and say, here's my 2 weeks notice. And then I got to start my job at Syncreon. Okay. I was a 2-time felon currently in fucking jail. And I got a job. So please.
I got a friend that's trying to open a place, and I gotta wait for it to open. It's gonna be another week. He told me yesterday. 1 more week. So business everywhere is dead. So is what it is. But that shouldn't matter to anybody out there that has a heart that would care if I had a meal every day.
Hold on. You're a Trump supporter. Why is this happening? Okay, thank you. Fuck. You're a Trump supporter. I mean, according to you, the economy's great. What do you mean business is dead? I don't understand.
There was a time where I'd wake up and there would be a cash app there for me. There was a time where people would text me and make sure I was okay.
In the words of Donna Michi, things change.
I don't get no calls. I don't get nothing. I got a few people that I got to reach out to them and say, hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And they do what they can.
Tony,
and God bless them.
This is amazing. What's so funny about Tony is because Tony is the most self-entitled person I've ever come across. Okay. And he likes to talk about, privilege, minorities and all this shit, right? Tony, when you're not getting money handed to you, which you want even when you're not putting on a show, you call people that you've never done anything for, people that barely know you, some people that wish they didn't know you. And you you put this burden on them. You call them, you give a sob story, you're starving, you had a mini stroke because you don't have 13 sugars a day, whatever it is. You make them feel bad and they give you money they don't really have to give you. And you don't feel bad about that at all. Guys, I've never allowed myself to be in a situation where I was somebody's burden. Never. Never. That's why I was so adamant about making money by any means necessary, because I always wanted to be the guy who was able to take care of people, not the guy who needed to be taken care of. I could never imagine in a million fucking years being an able-bodied man and calling people and asking them for money. That is fucking outrageous, bro. Especially, listen, let's just say you're just having a hard time. You're in an emergency and you got a best friend. You've known him for years. Okay, maybe ask him if you have to. Maybe. And get it back to him immediately. But there's nobody you're close to. None of those so-called friends you introduced us to, none of them were people who were tight with you. You tried to say you were tight with the American Pie pizza guy. He said straight up, I don't know. We grew up in the same neighborhood. That's all I know. I'm not close to him. I'm not his friend. You know, like these are not people that you've had any positive influence on their life. Nothing. You know, like some of us, if we even were to do that, to ask somebody to borrow money, it's somebody who we've had a friendship with a long time, who we've done things for. It's a little give and take. You know, you've been a positive influence in their life somehow, or at least a positive force. But you just call whoever. Oh, God, Gerard, I swear to God. You didn't hear, you got to watch my first show, bro. This punk motherfucker here. You know what? I'm going to say fuck this video. This video is basically over anyway. My bad, not this video. Tony Pizza's video. I'm gonna show you what he said, Gerard, because you deserve to hear it. I'm gonna show you. All right, here we go.
I'm, without making the money I made every day. It's been very tough. I mean,
yeah, I know. I saw somebody put my name on there. It's like such douchebags.
I had a mini stroke from not having.
I don't know exactly who you're referring to,
Joey
Blowy, but if it's what I think you're talking about, somebody put my name on it. All right, check it out, Gerard.
I had a mini stroke from not having, the amount of coffee and sugar that I usually would have every day.
Does he realize, does he understand anything? Does he understand that the sugar would give you a stroke before the lack of sugar? Does he understand that? Like 13 sugars a day, you might be on your way to a stroke. Not using those 13 sugars a day, you'll probably be, at least better off. Okay, I can assure you. 13 sugars and 1 cup of coffee, and you probably drink 3 or 4 cups a day. You think the withdrawal from sugar is going to give you a stroke and not the sugar itself, you dope?
I went Gerard,
for
a week with nothing.
A lifestyle stroke.
And I couldn't even do a show. I couldn't even think. I can't really think right now. I mean, I'm very.
It's the after effects of his stroke. He still can't think.
I don't even know what to say. I don't go to doctors. Like I said, I'm very under the weather. Under the weather.
When,
so I'm not eating right.
When weren't you under the weather? You're not exactly the picture of health, fucko.
Not being able to, do what I've done for the last 4 years. And it, it's like nobody owes me anything. So, they don't have to feel bad about it. So
Again, this is his what he likes to call reverse psychology. He loves to use those words. Yeah, this is his way of being like, listen, I had a stroke because you guys ain't giving me money, but it's okay. You don't owe me nothing. I mean, this is just his subtle way of saying you're gonna kill me if you don't give me money.
It's not, it's not in my control to make people. Edwin Jimenez.
All right. Enough of that. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to get going. It's getting late. What is it? Friday night, I believe. Yeah. I want to thank you guys seriously, man, for all the donations. You guys made my day. This is the first day where I felt good and happy and had some energy, and because money helps, man. So don't get me wrong. Things are not good, but when things are bad and there's no money, it just makes them that much worse. So you guys, I from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all, everybody who donated today. Thank you so much. I'm going to get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your Friday night. I love you all. And until next time, salute.